Mhm. Ja. Oh. Vom Geruch des Meeres wird dir ganz schwindelig. Ist das mein Schuh? Eine salzige Windböe fegt über dich hinweg. Es ist mein Schuh.
There they both are. Two identical shoes. Both copiously green and indiscriminately snakeskin. Reunited on your feet.
Moment, die sehen nicht wie normales Polizistenschuhwerk aus.
It's pretty clear a normal cop is not what you are.
Wie sitzen sie?
Good, they're balanced. Comfy. Feels like the only good thing about you right now. Truth be.
Da bin ich sehr froh, dass wir den zweiten Schuh gefunden haben.
You should pick that fat, juicy cigarette butt from the tray, light it up, and smoke the living shit out of it.
Was soll ich?
The living shit. Your mesolimbic reward pathway does not mince words. It wants smokes.
Bin ich Raucher?
Who knows what you are? A monster, a murderer, the gnome of Jeroma? You feel like a smoker, especially when you look at that juicy, succulent, seductive cigarette stub, still smoldering deliciously.
Aber sie hat sie am Filter durchgebrochen. Die kann ich nicht rauchen.
How very astute of you. This renders it ineffectual. You should look for a whole cigarette, or better yet, an entire pack. Strike that. A carton. Make sure they're all healthy and able-bodied. Then smoke them all.
The idea seems to make your neck expand. Suddenly, the garish tie feels very snug.
Or you could not do that. No one is making you.
Ja, also wir sollten es nicht machen. Ich sollte das nicht machen? Nein. Ich mache es meiner... Moment. Das sollte ich unbedingt machen, also es nicht machen.
Good. They'll make you stronger and
Nein.
better. You're too old to be cool now. But find cigarettes. Smoke them. Blam. Instantly a cool renegade man. A mystical red dragon with smoke rising from his nostrils.
Na gut,
Plus, smoking them gives massive bonuses.
tatsächlich. Hallo?
The door is closed.
Wir klopfen.
There is no answer.
Aber warum will sie nicht, dass wir reinkommen und sie
You
belästigen?
hear the shower being turned on.
Ah,
Somewhere inside. A tremendous loneliness comes over you. Everybody in the world is doing something without you.
ich schlucke das Gefühl herunter.
The door is closed.
Ja, ist okay. Wir werden jetzt nicht da rein creepen, während sie duscht. Die Wochenendausgabe der Satirezeitung Trompe le Monde. Wie sieht das denn hier aus? Musik? Hier kommen normalerweise die Liedtexte hin. Ja. Gut. Ein klobiges altes Karaoke-Mikrofon, das nur darauf wartet, von jemandem zum Singen benutzt zu werden. Der Lautsprecher ist mit dem Rundfunkgerät verbunden. Hin und wieder überlagert Rauschen die Musik. Hallo? Oh, was?
You should totally sing karaoke here. The first chance
Ja.
you get.
Ja.
Your emotions need to be expressed. People need to know your vast, oceanic soul.
Auf jeden Fall müssen wir Karaoke singen. Meine Seele ist ungeheuer groß.
Utterly. And it needs to be heard.
Ja.
Through a PA system.
Ja.
By other people.
Ja.
Whether they like it or not. Ram it up their ears, says your adrenaline gland. Violently express yourself.
Was soll ich singen, wenn es dazu kommt?
You have not yet stumbled on the right lamentation, but it's out there. It'll come to you. You will wreak havoc with it. Don't worry.
Klagelied klingt gut. Damit bekommen sie einen echten Zugang zu meiner Seele.
Serves them right. Wipe that smirk off their face with your sad, tragic song. Who's laughing now? No one. You have to find something tragic to sing first, though.
Gut, das machen wir. Wir suchen ein Klagelied. Die Speisekarte wurde abgewischt. Nur das Wort Montag steht drauf. Montag, okay. Ein Wasserspender. Eine große Blase steigt an die Oberfläche. Was ist das? Mosaphet. +1 Gesundheit. Aha. Da scheint es in den Speisesaal oder so zu gehen. Ich weiß nicht.
A man in his late 20s stands behind the counter, inspecting a stuffed seabird. As you approach, he gives you a sideways glance, then looks down again. That was disdain in his eyes. Even now he's purposely ignoring you.
Ich sehe mir den ausgestopften Vogel an.
A competent work of taxidermy. The white and brown seabird lies among piles of coasters and drying mugs. One of its wings broken. The man is trying to mend it. Looks like the bird was ripped off the shield that was used to mount it, most likely on a wall. Something about it makes you feel bitter.
Kann ich Ihnen dabei helfen?
Look, your buddy is over there.
Er sieht zu den Türen hinüber, wo ein Mann in einer Fliegerjacke mit dem Fuß auf den Boden tippt.
Why don't you go and talk to him, okay?
Okay. Was meinen Sie mit meinem Kumpel?
He pretends not to hear you, concentrating on the bird instead.
Mich beschleicht das Gefühl, dass Sie mich nicht leiden können.
Oh no, you're a hero. A real hero cop.
Sie meinen das sarkastisch.
Am I? Or did you ride in, take the body down, solve the murder, and not trash my hostel room?
Oh. Ich tippe mal, dass ich nichts davon gemacht habe.
You're right, you didn't, and it's only taken you 3 days not to.
Was habe ich denn die ganze Zeit gemacht? Haben Sie mich hier irgendwo gesehen?
No, I haven't seen you around. I'm not always here.
Er sieht wieder nach unten und zupft weiter an dem Vogel herum. Sind Sie der Barkeeper?
No, I'm not the bartender. I'm the cafeteria manager.
Ah. Gut, ciao. Okay, er hat gerade gespeichert. Ja. Das sanfte Surren einer elektrischen Saftpresse dringt aus der Küche. Dort arbeitet jemand. Ach, das ist die Küche. Kann ich da mal rein? Die Tür ist verriegelt. Auf einem Schild steht Zugang zur Küche bis 13 Uhr nur für Angestellte. Ach so. Na gut, wir haben 8:35 Uhr. einem Schild steht Kantine nur für Gewerkschaftsangehörige. Einlass 16 Uhr. Ich glaube, die Uhrzeiten könnten eine Rolle spielen hier im Spiel. Dieser Royal Pinball-Automat ist nicht angeschlossen. Schade. Hallo?
Hello, sweetie. You shouldn't keep your colleague waiting.
Mit einem Nicken deutet sie auf den Mann in der orangenen Fliegerjacke. Ja, aber ich will noch kurz schauen, ob ich mir was angucken kann. Eventuell. Sieht nicht so aus.
A bespectacled man in an orange bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor. Looks like he's waiting for someone. As you approach, he narrows his eyes and extends his hand in greeting. If an assault were launched on this building right now, if the windows came crashing down and the whole world descended upon you, this man would hurl himself in death's way to save you. You are sure of this, but why?
Moment, wer ist er?
He is your half-brother.
Ach. Ich glaube, das stimmt nicht.
Hello, I'm Kim Kitsuragi, Lieutenant, Prison 57. You must be from the 41st.
Ich habe keine Ahnung.
You realize he's waiting for your name.
Oh. Ich glaube, ich weiß meinen Namen nicht.
This is your chance to come up with a really good name for yourself. Get creative. Conceptualize.
28%. Ah. Ich weiß nicht genau, wie ich heiße.
Okay then.
Er verdaut die Informationen und ignoriert sie dann.
It looks like we had a little scheduling error on Sunday. Saturday too, actually. Have you had time to talk to the manager here?
Meinen Sie ihn? Mit einem Nicken deute ich auf den Cafeteriemanager. Ja, mit dem habe ich gerade geredet.
If you don't mind, we should talk to him again. Ask him for a rundown of the area. Now that I'm here as well. I understand the scene is out back, right?
Maybe.
It also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Have you mapped out the initial interviews?
Welche
At the
Befragungen?
57th, we like to prepare an initial list of persons of interest, and then just skim the surface. Prepare the field, get to know the players. You don't do that? Maybe it's not an inter-district practice.
Ja, die Polizei. Ich weiß, dass ich ein Polizist bin.
Right. And the interviews?
Noch nicht.
Okay. We'll have time for that after we take a look at the coroner's case. Have you removed the dead body from the tree?
Leiche. Ich mag keine Leichen.
Sure. But did you take it down from the tree?
Nein.
So, the body is still in the tree.
Das könnte so stimmen, ja.
This is the first time you detect a weariness in the lieutenant's voice. It is obvious he would have preferred for the body to no longer be in the tree.
Ach so. Ach, das ist ja blöd.
Where it has been hanging for 7 days straight. We should go there as soon as we are done talking to the owner.
Aber ich kann mich an nichts erinnern.
I can see you drank last night and the night before, and that you are still drunk now. But I have seen officers go through worse. Much worse. If you need something for your headache, there is a general store nearby. But as I said, the dead body should be our #1 concern.
Gut.
A painkiller would be good about now. This thing is pulsating with discomfort. The best cure for a headache is, of course, morphine. They won't have that, so cigarettes will have to do.
Also wir sollten mit dem Manager reden und die Leiche vom Baum holen. Ich weiß jetzt nicht, was wir zuerst machen sollen. Was sollten wir gleich nochmal machen?
Talk to the manager.
Ah,
Then we go out
Okay.
back and take the body down.
danke, das wollte ich wissen. Dann mal los.
After you, officer.
Gut.
If you're about to embark on an investigation, shouldn't you have a badge?
Moment, sollte ich nicht einen Ausweis oder so haben? Ich sehe in meinen Taschen nach.
You mean you don't have a badge?
Ich hatte keinen bei mir, als ich aufgewacht bin.
Losing your identification card is a serious matter. My
Oh,
vehicle has a shortwave. You can use it to report your badge missing. I advise you to try to locate it as quickly as possible, but getting the body down should still take precedence.
Lieutenant Kitsuragi is now in your party. You can talk to him whenever by interacting with him.
danke. Ich möchte mal kurz schauen, ob das mit meiner Kameraposition noch so passt. Ah, nicht so ganz, ne? Ich pack mich erstmal hier oben hin. Dann könnt ihr auch die Charaktere hier unten sehen. Dann komm.
The man with the unimpressive beard notices you approaching. He drops the ledger he was holding and turns to the lieutenant.
Mr. Guard, right? You run this place.
Yes.
I am Kim Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. This is an inter-district investigation, so joining me from Precinct 41.
Als er dich ansieht, fällt ihm auf, dass er deinen Namen noch nicht kennt. Ich bin derzeit auf Namenssuche.
Fantastic.
Wir lassen Kim sprechen, der offenbar etwas zu sagen hat.
Right. Now, I know it took us a while to arrive at the scene. It also took you a while to call us and report the dead body. It was you who placed the call, yes?
No, I only just got here. It was probably Sylvie who called you. She usually works the bar here. I'm only temporarily taking over her duties.
Do you have her number?
As a matter of fact, I do.
Er sieht hinter einem Stapel Untersetzer nach, findet einen Zettel und überreicht ihn dem Lieutenant.
You said you just got here. From where? Are you a local?
What, of Martinez? No, I live in Jamrock. I only sometimes come here to keep an eye on the place. This is just one of the many cafeterias I manage.
But you still know your way around, yes? In case we need directions.
Yes, I know where some things are, but as I said, I don't live here. I just used to work here. And I'm not going to start working here again, if that's what you think.
I didn't imply that. Detective,
Wer ich?
I have everything. You?
Oh, Sie meinen, ob ich Fragen habe.
Yes, yes, he means, do you have questions for me, like a police officer would?
Der Cafeteria-Manager regt sich eindeutig wieder auf. Wer hat ihn umgebracht? Wo genau ist die Leiche?
Behind this building, there's a courtyard. They hoisted him up on a tree there.
Und wie kommen wir dann dorthin?
That's easy. See that door there? First you exit through that. Then, to your right, you should see a big hole in the fence. A really big one. You can get to the courtyard through there. No need for the keys. The hole is big enough for the Franco-Nigerian cavalry to fit through.
Ich hätte schon gerne einen Schlüssel.
Does he want you to feel guilty of making that hole? It's implied in his voice.
Ach so. Wer hat ihn umgebracht?
I don't know who killed him. I'm not the police. That's your job.
Haben Sie ihn umgebracht?
What are you, crazy? Of course I didn't kill him.
Suddenly you tense up. Blood is being pushed to your muscles. You should hound him on this. Hound him hard. The prey drive says.
Okay, ich werde deswegen keine Hetzjagd auf sie veranstalten.
Oh, thank you.
Gerne. Warum ist Livy gegangen?
She went away because none of your business.
Na schön.
Extra fine.
Das wäre dann alles.
Let's go.
Not so fast. You owe me 130 real.
130?
No one is saying the multi-pattern necktie you found tied to the ceiling fan can talk. No one. It must be merely imagination. But
Let's bail! Time to push the eject button! Sounds like a responsibility! You don't like those!
Ich hasse Verpflichtungen.
no, don't listen to him. It's madness. Just talk.
Chance ist gering. Was ist real?
Oh, excuse me. You owe me 130 real.
The IIR, or Inter-Isolary Real, is the global reserve currency. Whatever part of the world you're in right now, it's safe to assume he means you owe him some money.
Ach so, verstanden. Sie meinen, dass ich Ihnen Geld schulde.
Wow, you're a genius.
Ich weiß.
Yes, that's right. Money. You owe this establishment 130 real.
Er deutet auf das rote Kassenbuch auf der Theke.
Who does that clown think he is? Arrest him!
Hat meine Krawatte gerade zweimal mit mir gesprochen?
No one is saying that! No one is saying that Ty can talk! That would be ludicrous! It's just that you should arrest him! It would be wiser! He wants to take your money!
Klasse Ratschlag, ich ziehe es in Betracht. Ich zupfe bestätigend an der Krawatte.
The lieutenant looks at you tugging on your garish tie. He puts his hand on your shoulder.
If you don't have the money, it's okay. None of us are in this for the wages.
Ach, danke.
That's cop 4. I haven't offered to pay because I don't have any money either.
Wofür genau schulde ich diesem Laden Geld?
Let's see. 3 nights at a tariff of 20 real comes to 60 real. Then there's the window you annihilated. The hole in the window was the first thing I saw when I came to work. So don't try to tell me you didn't. That will be 40 real in damages.
Ich war's nicht.
Another thing you've annihilated is half the bar. You've run a tab of 30 real. Actually, more, but we'll round it down to 30 for your hard work maintaining the stability and order of Revachol. That's 60 plus 40 plus 30 equals 130 real. And yes, real is still money.
Aber was genau ist dieses Geld?
What are you, a philosopher?
Seit ich aufgewacht bin, fällt es mir schwer, mich an die grundlegendsten Konzepte der Realität zu erinnern.
Money is what grown-up people use to pay for things. Things like this hostel room or 8 bottles of potent blend and 9 packs of Royal Extra. We use it for everything, really.
Interessant. Wo bekomme ich es her?
Are you serious? From your work? I don't know. You can take bribes, I guess. I'm sorry. I don't think cops can take bribes.
Some do take recompense, but only to survive.
There's a shuffle of nylon as Lieutenant Kitsuragi looks for something in the pockets of his orange bomber.
Wie geht es jetzt weiter?
I'm sorry, but he has to pay. I can't let him stay here any longer if he doesn't.
Oh,
If he doesn't have the money by tonight, then...
er zuckt mit den Schultern. Ich finde, das setzt mich jetzt ein bisschen unter Druck.
Officer, maybe you're better off working this from home for now. You live in Jamrock, right? It's not that far away.
Ich erinnere mich nicht mehr daran, wo mein Zuhause ist.
Officer, you really need to take this up with your station. I have a shortwave radio in my car. Call them. Ask for assistance. We have to get this investigation started now.
Okay.
Good luck.
By the way, where is home?
Ja,
The
weiß
address
es
is
nicht.
coming up blank, and this place sure isn't it.
Ich kann mich wirklich nicht erinnern.
But you've been at this hostel cafeteria for only 3 nights. Where were you before? You had to be somewhere.
Ich weiß es nicht. In der Nähe, vielleicht im Süden.
You don't really know, do you?
Ich kann mich nur an ein vages, geschwärztes Bild erinnern.
A vague, blackened image doesn't sound like somewhere you can stay if you run out of money.
Ich lebe einfach in einem Müllcontainer. Mir egal. Scheiß auf alles. Vagabulle.
Entertain the thought when you get the time. Maybe being a hobo and a cop has its advantages.